Napaagaan tapos ng labanan kahapon sa pagwawagi nitong kupunan ng Negros Occidental Pillars. It took them not too long to dispose of the Makati Titans. But the question is, makakabawi ba ang Makati Titans ngayong gabi? Dito po sa Taco Tuesdays, doubles po ang labanan natin dito po sa SBA Season 2, Week number 7. Noel Zarate with Mark Zambrano at pag-usapan nga natin yung nangyari kahapon. Ang bilis ng kaganapan, dalawang player lang ang kinailangan nitong si Coach Jojo Sanchez para makuha ang panalo.
Well, marami nga nagulat doon dahil itong Negros Occidental almost a month before they last played. Kaya sinasabi natin baka merong cobwebs, pero yesterday they won in really good fashion. 13-6 ang score, and you know what? They're expecting the same kind of play tonight, and they're very threatening right now, Noel.
Well, let's see what Makati has to say about that. Tignan po muna natin ang mga highlights na naging gaganapan kagabi in that very, very quick win para dito sa kupunan ng Negros Occidental Pillars. It all started, of course, ito yung safety battle na nakikita natin dito, pero what a connection here para kay Jonald Galve. Galve actually, the team captain Mark, was able to register a total of 4 straight wins to get the ball rolling para sa Negros.
Well, nabanggit mo nga na talagang dalawa lang ang kinailangan nila. 2 players actually played their hearts out, and leading the pack of course was Galve and etong si Mauricio. But when you look at these two guys, even before they started playing a month ago, eto si Mauricio, maganda na talaga pinapakita nito sa tapete.
John Rasir Mauricio ang tumapos po. As we mentioned earlier, Jojo Sanchez just needed 2 players. He fielded in 4, pero dalawa lang kinailangan niya para sa panalo, Mark.
And that's exactly what they need to duplicate tonight. Pero sinasabi natin, itong Makati, they're willing to prove that they don't belong in the cellar right now kasi sila yung nasa ilalim.
Well, of course, maganda rin ang tako ni Albert Espinola kapon, the Black Carabao.
Oh, yeah.
Actually had 4 wins para sa kanyang kupunan to try to keep them in this matchup. But it was just too much of Negros at nakuha nga nila yung panalong yon. And again, Negros, this is 5 wins already in 6 matches for the Pillars.
That's right. Nabanggit mo na yung numbers doon, Noel. But when you look at the team standings,
maya-maya po natin titignan yung team standings natin, Mark.
Itong titingnan natin yun, nabanggit mo na si Espinola. There will be a different dimension right now in the game that they're showing. Especially this guy, si Espinola for the Makati Titans. He will have to prove na talagang he belongs in the fighting and the shooting column dito. And Galve, of course, will have a lot to prove as well for the green shirts.
Well, titignan po natin ating team standings. Gumalaw na po. It is now Negros on top of the team standings now with 5 wins and 1 loss, 83% win total. The Titans have now dropped, Mark, to 4-7. Sila ngayon na nasa ilalim, but you're right. They don't belong in the bottom of the team standings.
Well, when you look at this right now, Noel, itong Quezon City Dragons used to be the team on top before the series between Negros Occidental and the Makati Titans. Pero ngayon, na-overtake na sila nitong Negros Occidental after that spectacular 13-6 win last night. And Makati is still in the cellar right now, but with the lineup that they have and yung gigil factor, Noel, you know that won't last too long.
Well, titignan natin naman ang ating naging player of the game. Dalawa po sila na mayagpag para dito sa kupunan ng Negros, but it's the captain, si Balbon, Jonald Galve, who actually won 7 racks at makita naman natin may kasama pa siyang isang break and run.
Well, he's already one half of the 1-2 punch na ginamit kahapon itong Pillars to eke out that spectacular win against the Makati Titans. Galve, of course, looking at that numbers and that spectacular 91% overall rating and 88% win rating. Wow, coming into the series, those are great numbers para kay Galve.
Now let's take a look at the stats para naman dito sa kupunan ng Makati. As we mentioned, Albert Espinola I was able to play a total of 7 racks. Siya talaga, sinubukan niyang buhatin. Same thing with Joshua Militante, but it was not enough. Actually, sa break success, Mark, titignan mo, si Espinola lang ang naging successful para sa Makati.
Well, when you look at that numbers, especially kung babanggitin natin mamaya, there will be a different dimension to Albert Espinola starting tonight. But when you look at those numbers, he will have to produce the same thing and as well as being the leader for this squad coming into this matchup tonight.
Tignan naman natin sa panig ng Negros Occidental Pillars. We did mention earlier, of course, na 4 ang ginamit na player dito. 4 lang ang kinailangan kasi maganda nga pag-arangkada kagad ni Jonald Galve. Look at that. Galve with 7 wins, Mauricio with 6 wins, only 1 loss at silang dalawa nagkaroon pa ng success sa pag-break.
Kakaiba yung 7 racks 1 itong si Galve. That was enough to propel them to victory. And of course, the assistance, itong spectacular play ni John Drasir Mauricio, 86% win rating and 85% overall rating for that game yesterday. That was really great para dito kay John Drasir Mauricio.
Take a look at those numbers once again, Mark. It's not really an indication of kakayanan nitong kupunan ng Makati Titans. So we are fortunate to have the newly appointed playing coach nitong kupunan ng Makati Titans. We are now with the Black Carabao, Albert Espinola. Albert, lumabas kanina ang balita na ikaw na magiging playing coach for the rest of the season nitong kupunan ng Makati Titans. Paano magbabago ang mentality mo bilang isang player ka lang dati? Ngayon pati yung mga kombinasyon kailangan mo na isipin eh.
Alam mo sir, medyo nadagdagan yung responsibilidad ko ngayon sa paglalaro namin, katulad na naging playing coach ako ngayon. Siguro yung game namin ngayon, kailangan ko pag-aralan yung magiging laro nila para malaman ko kung sino yung gagamitin kong pangkombinasyon na para manalo kami sa laban na ito ngayon.
Mark.
Albert, kahapon medyo matindi ang unang salta, kumbaga, nitong inyong kalaban ng Negros Occidental. 13-6, medyo malayo-layo yung performance. Ano? I'm sure nag-regroup kayo after yesterday's game. Ano na pag-usapan yung kailangan i-improve at anong kailangan gawin nyo para manalo tonight?
Katulad nga nung sinabi ko sa kanila, sa mga ka-team ko na dapat sanayin nyo maigi yung sarili nyo rito sa SBA kasi talagang iba ang sistema dito sa SBA. Talagang puso ang pinaglalabanan dito. Yung laro namin, yung paglalaro namin is nandyan na yan. Kailangan lang yung dibdib ang kailangan nilang turuan.
Good luck, Albert. Mukhang ikaw yata sa Sargo para sa inyong kupunan or ikaw yata maglalag. Let's bring in now the coach. Sige, Albert, pwede ka na bumaba doon. Let's bring in now the coach nitong kupunan ng Negros Occidental Pillars. Itong si Jojo Sanchez. Jo, ang tagal niyong nagpahinga pero parang walang kakupas-kupas ang pagbalik niyo after the holiday break.
Oo, kasi ang Negros naman, yung mga players ko, hindi naman sila talaga tumitigil sa paglaro. They still play outside with their own time. Tsaka bukod sa mga practice days, they still play out sa ibang nilalaro nila.
Coach, kahapon dominating talaga eh. As I mentioned kanina, 13-6. Sa King of the Hill yun. Pero ngayon, this is a different animal kung pwede nating banggitin. This is doubles. Ano ang gagawin yung change in terms of your strategy at ano ang maaasahan ng mga fans para sa inyong koponan tonight?
Kasi kami naman sa Negros, they treat the game as business as usual eh. Lagi naman silang in top shape eh. So, from what I remember, we have the best score in doubles eh. Kasi maganda yung synergy ng team, yung kanilang pairing, yung kanilang dunong, pare-parehas naman sila eh. So, maganda yung balance eh.
Ang katanungan dyan para kay Coach Jojo Sanchez and the rest of the Negros Occidental Pillars, can they make it 2 in a row or will Makati be roaring back? Gentlemen, pwede na kayo mag-lag. So we will have our lag right now para malaman kung sino unang sasargo. At sa pagsasaksi natin dito sa ating lag, mukhang pumapabor ito para sa panig ng Negros Occidental Pillars. They will be breaking first. And of course, Doubles Tuesday po tayo sa patuloy namin paghatid ng SBA Season 2. This is Week 7, Day number 2. Doubles po tayo. And we are going to see kung sino yung unang matchup natin dito, Mark, sa ating Doubles Tuesday between these two teams. And
well, Noel, player selection of course will be very important. Raymart Camomot and Jonald Galve ang unang magtatapat dito. And as I mentioned, kung sino ang unang makapag-sargo ng maganda dito, could have a little slight momentum coming into this
and
night.
They will go up against Albert Espinola and Michael Kinay when we return dito po sa SBA Season 2. And back with us here inside the Sharks Billiards Arena. Live po tayo ngayon sa PTV Sports Network. That is on Channel 12 sa For the Box, Channel 4 on TV Plus, and Channel 29 naman sa Sky Cable. And to our global audience, stay tuned via pusop.com and Blast TV. And of course, bago po natin simulan yan, nakikita natin kung saan tayo pwede mapanood. Simulan natin itong ating telecast with the rules of the game, Mark Zambrano.
Of course, sa ating rules, kung makikita nyo naman, these are rules meant to make every game competitive. After the lag, the losing team nominates the first and the winner then selects a player at siya naman ang magbe-break ng una. And then after the 9 ball is also racked on the spot, a 40-second shot clock applies pagkatapos ng break and then 30 seconds lang po per shot. And each team gets one 15-second extension per rack. Very important to know yung 15-second extension niya. And of course, failing to strike the cue ball before the buzzer is a foul. At bawat kuponan may 2 minutong timeout per match. And jump shots are not allowed.
And of course, we are under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. And ang ating GAB representative tonight, Mr. Ronnie Fortes. And our referees, of course, Charlie Santos and Angelito Mas. And eto na po yung ating Doubles Tuesday about to begin as we thank our friends from MSW Sports Betting. Thank you for your continued support of the SBA Season 2. So eto ngayon, doubles po ang ating laban para sa araw ng Tuesday, pati na rin sa Thursday of course. And it will be the Captain Jonald Galve teaming up with Raymart Kamomot, and the break is successful kaagad. That's a good sign for Negros.
Yan yung binanggit ko kanina. Of course, the break here is very difficult dahil iba ang break format natin dito sa SBA. But getting a shot like that and getting a slight shift in momentum dito to start the game is very important.
Bank shot is missed, however, para dito kay Raymart Kamomot. So again, Scotch doubles po tayo, salita ng laban. And here comes the captain slash playing coach slash Black Carabao. Ang dami na. Albert Espinola.
Well, etong si Albert, nagpakita naman talaga ito ng leadership capabilities. Ano? I think sa kanilang lineup, he's really the best person to take on the coaching cudgels para sa koponan ng Makati Titans. And not only that, he's a very good player.
He's actually one of the best in the league, and that's an excellent safety executed by Albert Espinola. So kick shot coming from Jonald Galve. Good connection on the one. Bebenta ba ito, Mark? Mukhang may tira dito si Michael Kinay.
There is a thin cut on that one. Napakadali, but I don't know if that's 7 kung magkakaroon ng problema dito to get back to the 2. But tingnan natin kung anong gagawin dito.
Well, Kinay has options. He can also put the cue ball behind the 3 tapos palakbayin niya ulit yung uno if he's not comfortable shooting the offensive shot. Pero tandaan natin, Mark, the way they lost yesterday is something not to be proud of if you're Makati. 13-6. Of course, the largest margin of victory was 13-4.
Yes.
Dito sa ating SBA Season 2. And Kinay takes it on, and he also makes the 3 ball to boot. How about that?
And Albert likes that shot. Dalawa pumasok plus the preparation on the 2. And that could be one of the highlights sa hinahanap natin, Noel.
Well, Makati never led yesterday, and by the looks of it, mukhang maganda ang chance nilang makakuha. Sino kaya makauna rito? This will dictate the momentum, especially kung sino yung una makakalima.
Yes.
And this is going to be ligpitable already for the duo of Albert Espinola and Dimples. Itong si Michael Kinay. Nakakatuwa naman si Espinola. Still granted us an interview despite the fact na siya yung unang lalarga dito para sa kupunan ng Makati.
And that's how much he loves the game. And it looks like itong Makati is off to a good start here. Looking for that shift and getting the win.
For the first time this series, Makati picks up the lead. Sila po nakauna rito at hindi man lang nakashoot ng ni isang bola si Raymart Kamomot at itong si Jonald Galve. So 1-0 para rito sa kupunan ng Makati. Ang katanungan dito, sino naman ang panapat ni Jojo Sanchez dito? Jojo was very confident during the interview earlier.
Well, nakita na natin, of course, etong susunod nating matchup, John Brasir Mauricio and Jolo Aspuria will face Michael Kinay and Albert Espinola.
And we will have that for you when we return. Maraming salamat sa Smart Sports sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta sa SBA Season 2. Of course, shout out kay Boss Baji Del Rosario, kay Boss Epo Kimpo, kay Boss Froy Andaya, and of course, our good friend Jude Turcuato. Helping make all of this possible as we have Albert Espinola breaking for the first time tonight. Magandang break success niya kagabi. Nakapasok ng numero 3 on the break and a pretty good layout sana, pero humarang si Ocho.
Yun na naging problema dito. He pocketed 2 balls on that break. Ang ganda ng break nitong si Black Carabao. But he left his opponent a difficult shot on the 1.
Well, ito nga ngayon, si Michael Kinay. Let's see if he can make contact with the 1 ball. Kita naman ng bahagya. Nakakanti ng konti. And also, may konting kita ito para sa parating na si John Drasir Mauricio, who had a hot night last night, winning 6 racks.
Well, siya sa kasi Galve, what the 1-2 punch as I mentioned kanina.
Well, itong kupunan ng Makati, tandaan po natin, nanalo na po ng isang serye, and that was against the Parañaque Kings. They had it was a close one, 3-2 win against Parañaque, but only could get 1 win nung kalaban nila, ang defending champions, Taguig Stallions. So, tawid dagat sana kita yan, brother.
Kitang-kita yan. Napaka-long shot nga lang ang iniwan niya dito para kay Albert. But of course, Espinola, we've seen him take shots like this.
9 out of 10 times, Albert Espinola makes this. And that's one of the 9 out of 10 times. Ang ganda na ng kalat ng mga bola rito para kay Kinay and Espinola, Mark.
They're looking very comfortable right now, Noel. Kitang-kita mo, they're on a mission here. Proving to everybody that they don't belong in that last spot sa ating team standings.
They actually really don't belong. Tingnan mo naman yung kalidad ng mga players nila rito. Of course, para naman dito sa kupunan ng Negros Occidental Pillars, they played only 1 series so far this season, but that was a 4-1 win against the Manila MSW Mavericks. So domination, titignan natin if that continues tonight. But the way Makati is playing right now, parang playing with a fire in their belly, ka nga.
And very confident. Nakikita mo yung body language, makikita mo, Noel.
Nagsasalita na si Black Carabao.
Ay, that's a bad sign for your opponent.
Nakakatuwa yung kombinasyon. Lakinay, one of the most quiet players in the league, and Albert Espinola, well, he's Albert Espinola. And Kinay puts it away, and Albert Espinola puts it away. 2-0, good start para sa Makati Titans sa gabing ito. Tanda natin, they're only having 5 players in their lineup. No Daniel Tawede in that lineup, so only 5 players plus the playing coach, itong si Albert Espinola.
Mukhang yun yung lucky charm nila no? Mula nung naging playing coach, mukhang maganda pinapakita dito. 2-0 na sila. And Noel, itong ating new tandem.
Right, Kamomot is back. This time he will be paired with Ryan Mark Hidalgo when we return.
Ako nga pala si Jonald Galve, player ng Negros Occidental Pillars. Iniimbitahan ko kayo manood ng SBA Monday to Friday. Mapapanood nyo sa Facebook page, YouTube.
Yan, nagiging spokesmodel na yung mga player natin dito. PusoP.com. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsuporta ng SBA Season 2. Of course, you're also watching us. You can watch us on PusoP.com. Sa ilang sandali, Mark, titignan natin mga comments ng mga libo-libo mga tagahanga ni Jonald Galve. And of course, Dimples, Doggy Bites, Michael Kinay to break for the first time ngayong araw. And it is 3 for 3 on the break.
What can you say about tonight, Noel? The
Grabe.
breaks are falling for both teams.
And there's a 6-9 combination that could be possible later on. Walang problema sa
Nako.
layout. Baka magkaroon tayo ng unang abbreviation natin ngayong gabi, Mark.
Tinitingnan na nilang dalawang koponan yung 6-9 na yan just waiting.
Nagmumug pa, muntikan pa. Yan, simula na yung Sharky. Wala masyadong pukpukan, wala masyadong construction ngayong
Wala
linggo.
nga, walang mga placards, wala yung maingay na lobo.
Ano to parang sindakan na lang ang mangyayari dito. Na may pusa. Ay!
Yun
The
na nga,
first
yun na nga
mistake
nangyari.
of the night coming from Doggy Bites.
That's gonna hurt. As you mentioned, that 6-9 is waiting in the wings and Negros Occidental na wala pa rin pong puntos sa ating talaan are looking to bounce back here.
Well, itong si Raymart Camomot, one of the 3 lefties we have in the league, of course. Mark Alcris Quizon is another one. And of course, itong si Docloy Refulle. The 3 lefties.
I was looking at Kamomot kanina. He was practicing his draw shots. Nag-set up siya ng 5 bola doon sa mesa, Noel, tapos kailangan ang prepare coming from a draw lang.
Oo.
Ang ganda panoorin kanina.
Kanya-kanyang ritual yung mga yan sa pag-warm up Yan lang. Tingnan mo naman yung draw na ganyan. And this is going to set up that 6-9 combination na sinasabi natin. Not really that straight. Yan ang inaaral ngayon. Ditong si Black Eagle.
Medyo
si Ryan
nakaangat
Marquidalgo.
yung 9.
Yun na nga
Mas malapit sa tapete, sa board, sa railing yung ating 6 ball.
Yung 6 yung nakadikit sa rail, pero yung 9 hindi.
Which still makes that a challenging combination kung yun ang hahabulin mo.
Well, Hidalgo does make the setup now for that 6-9 combination for Kamomot, who's also left-handed, so he'll be stretched over the table for this shot. This is an easier shot kung kanan ka
Yes. Problema, kaliwete. Now he has to stretch with that tiririt.
Yan ang baby ba yan ni Drasil?
Brave. Kanina pa naglalaro
Gumapag
yun
sa
din.
ilalim ng mesa yun, di siya mahanap kanina
Ayun na.
Yan na, executed well by Raymart Camomot and mauupo na si Black Carabao at saka si Dimples. So finally a point for Negros Occidental, Mark.
And the first abbreviated match of the night to give them their first win. So 2-1. Isa na lang ang lamang dito ng koponan ng Makati Titans.
Sino kaya ipapasok ngayon itong koponan ng Makati Titans? Of course, tandaan po natin, Makati lost yesterday. They need to bounce back today. At sino ay papasok? Quizon and
Militante.
The two little guys facing up against the Pillars sa aming pong pagbabalik. We'd like to thank Andy, of course, for your continued support of SBA Season 2 sa ating mga tapete na ginagamit natin dito. Maraming salamat, Andy. And it is now the turn of itong si the Black Eagle, Ryan Mark Hidalgo, to to break para dito sa Negros Occidental Pillars. Noel Zarate pa rin po kasama si Mark Zambrano. May mga bumabati na ba sa ating
Checkin natin
mga
mamaya. Checkin natin. Nandun sa ating
Comments.
live stream. Oo.
Ito nga lang. After a successful break.
Ganda ng mga break nila tonight.
Wala pang sumasablay sa break ngayong araw. It's not gonna be an offensive option. Ilalayo na lamang nitong si Kamomot. And this could be a creative shot. These are the two little guys, as we mentioned. Si Quizon, si Totoy Daga, at siyempre na rin si Little Assassin. Sila yung 2 point guard ng kanilang kupunan.
Oo.
Barely 5 feet tall.
The smallest lineup.
Oo. Pero wag mong ismulin yung mas
hindi.
mga maliliit. Yan
Hindi
ang mga
talaga.
mabibigat yan. Especially ito si Quizon. Another lefty. Ilalayo
Naku, dinikit.
sana. Naku, nakita.
Oo. And suddenly the table is left wide open para dito sa Negros Occidental. Yung sinasabi nila, Noel, itong doubles, mas gusto nila itong format na to dahil mas madali daw makakuha ng chemistry, mas madaling
Ba't tayo
i-retain
pag
yung...
nagdo-doubles tayo, talo parate?
Tayo yun eh.
Ganun ba yun?
Tayo yun eh.
Wala pa tayong tinatalo. Maynila, Cebu, Cagayan de Oro, wala pa tayong natatalo pag magkasama tayo sa doubles.
Huwag mo nang banggitin yun, mga harang pa tayo. Ito talaga.
Asin yari tayo parate
Oo.
mag-doubles.
Umuuwi ho kaming luhaan lagi.
Up, 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 up. Okay. Kasi kung tumama sa 9, baka magka-storya pa.
Again, very important. Regardless of the layout, yung first 5 racks of the match,
Yeah, that's very
normally
important.
there's a 95% chance based on the stats that we have na kung sino ang may control do sa first 5 racks natin will take the daily victory.
Saka maganda rin yung pwesto ng 9 ngayon eh. Kapuna-puna. Saan ba yan? Corner ba yan mamaya? O side? Because it's right here almost at the middle of the table. Para sa Negros, kahit saan, basta maipasok. Of course, Negros coached by Jojo Sanchez. Nung kung napapanood nyo po dati yung ating Sharks 9-ball showdown.
Yes.
Circa 2020 nagsimula. Siya po si Mojo Jojo.
Mojo Jojo.
Oh, Mucho Jojo pala. Mucho Jojo. Kasi malaki siya eh. Mucho Jojo. Very eloquent, of course, during the interview as well. Nako, dumiretso.
Huwag kang diretso. Ayaw niya yun. Yun ang naging
Diretso.
problema. Now we'll have to give a little bit of English sa cue ball to get back up table, but
Right.
easier said than done.
Well, Hidalgo, if he tries to cheat the pocket, may mga mumugation factor na
Yes.
nangyayari dyan.
Especially kung papakitin mo yung bola. Tingnan natin. Ha? Dangerous shot to.
Bah.
Kinulang lang sa gasolina, but
Yan.
may problema
Well,
dito. This is scratchable.
Oo, scratchable and missable also. So titignan natin if Kamomot can put it away. Minhubog ng
Confidence.
bahagya. But it is going to be a victory for the Pillars. Hindi nakashoot ni isa. Etong si Quizon at si Militante. And just like that, Mark, we are tied at 2.
Ito yung sinasabi ni Coach Jojo. No? Talagang hindi naman niya babaliwalain itong pagkakataon na manalo dito. And after a 2-0 start, Negros is back in winning shape, tying this night so far at 2-all. Sa ganda ng pinakita nila dito, pouncing on every error. Hindi naging madali yung ilang tira, Noel, but they showed great mastery of the table.
Especially
get that
the
win.
shot on the 9-ball. Yan, medyo alanganin yung pwesto. Pero sabi ni Lito Lapid, isang bola ka lang. Tama ba ako?
Ganda nun
Galing, isang
Ganda nun,
bola ka lang. We are going to see the matchup now between these two, Kamomot and Hidalgo, taking on Espinola and Alan Solsona when we return. Stay with us.
Jolo Aspuria, Team Negros Occidental Pillars. Supportahan niyo po kami sa Monday to Friday, 8 p.m. Lagi po kayo manood. Marami pong mga gandang laban.
Back with us here inside the Sharks Billiards Arena. Conlen, maraming salamat ulit sa patuloy na pagsuporta ng SBA Season 2. Yan po yung mga tako na ginagamit ng ating mga lalaro. And speaking of bate, gamitin naman natin itong pagkakataong batiin si Jay De La Cruz
Talaga naman.
na napaaga ang uwi kagabi. Tuwa yung mama.
Buenas ka talaga.
Uy!
No?
Teka, Mark. First dry break of the night.
That is a first dry break as Kamomot has to sit down, and the problem right now is the 2 and 6 sa bandang ibabaw ng mesa.
Shot on the side pocket dito. Yun na nga, if he may opt to go to the corner, talking about Allen Solsona, para makakuha ng pwesto para dito sa numero 2. He will go to the corner. And spadahan is going to begin.
Ito na. Pati bayan ng Sikmura, ika nga nila on this defensive sequence here. Ganda nung ginawa ni Alberto. Huwag ka lang higit na.
Baka nga mamaya, tamaan pa niya yung 9, sabihin niya, sadya yun.
Siyempre, sabihin. Kahit ako yun ang gagawin ko.
Madaplisan lang ng konti. Pwede nang dumire-diretso yan. Now, Hidalgo cannot see it.
Batiin natin yung mga ilang nanonood sa Facebook, Noel. Si Shaolin Cuevas, watching live from Candoni, Negros Occidental.
Yun.
Mga taga-Negros, go Negros daw, sabi ni Shaolin
Siyempre.
Cuevas. Itong si Merck Muling Bayan, I'm back. Pa-shoutout po from Occidental Mindoro.
Good contact on the 2. Bentables nga lang. So,
Chris Mary Blancaflor, let's go Makati Titans. Tapos may isang katerbang Blue Hearts.
naka-blue sila ngayon eh.
Oo.
Eto, makeable ang 2 dito, Mark, pero kailangan mo muna makakuha ng magandang pwesto para sa numero 3. This will be the key shot of the rack because everything is out in the open.
Kailangan mo lang ilapit sa bandang 5 and 6 yung cue ball in preparation for the red 3, but pacing will be key dito sa tira na to.
Pakorida ang tira dito nitong si Solsona. Don't overdo it though. Sa side,
Wow.
lusot pala ang 3 sa 6.
Cheat the pocket silang nalalaman dito for the 3.
Solsona, one of the most underrated player. In fact, he's so underrated. Dito si Allen Solsona, wala pa siyang moniker.
Oo.
Bigyan
Gawa
natin
natin.
Ha? The Baby Carabao?
The solution.
Yun lang!
Diba?
Mumugation!
That is not the solution you're looking for here.
So it
Sinugal
was,
nila Noel yung
Oo.
cheat the pocket.
Well, nag-uusap sila. Of course, Espinola is the coach here. So maybe that was under the direction of Albert na Mark na sinabi niya, kaya ko yan. Pero yun, naging mumugation. And Kamomot will start to pocket the balls here with Hidalgo. This could be 3 in a row for Negros.
That's one thing you do not want to do kung kalaban mo ang Negros Occidental Pillars. You don't want to give them the momentum. Remember what happened yesterday.
Oo. 4 straight for Jonald Galve. Eventually ending up with a total of 7 wins. 6 naman para kay Drasir Mauricio. And right now sa double, so nakaka-contribute na rin yung mga iba. Like ito si Raymart Kamomot at itong si Black Eagle.
Straightforward ang posisyon ng mga bola ngayon. Well, I don't see any problem here. And now they are threatening. Look at that draw shot with extra juice. Wow. Kaso,
Sapatos.
sasapatusan mo ngayon yung susunod na tira mo. Masyadong napaganda yung draw shot na yun. Draw shot na biyahe pa. This could be the shot. Oh, wow.
What a shot by Kamomot.
Confidence ha. Pati yung teammate niya napangiwi sa tuwa eh. Oh.
And there is Ron DMC shaking his head. Eh, tinatanong niya, Coach, why am I on the bench tonight?
Oo. Parang yung mukha niya, palaruin nyo kaya ako.
Oh, hindi, mamaya-maya. Baka makakuha siya ng pagkakataon. Pero ngayon, ang
Ito na.
pagkakataon belongs to Kamomot and Hidalgo. 3 straight wins for this duo. At lamang na po Negros Occidental Pillars. 3-2. Again, sino una makakalima rito, that will be very, very key to who may be able to get the win dito, Mark. But again, it came off a miss from Albert Espinola. And if you're Makati, misses are not allowed. Makati will now be fielding in. Eto si Michael Kinay and Joshua Melitante. We will have more action from SBA Season 2 sa aming pong pagbabalik. Maraming salamat of course sa inyong pagsuporta, Tanduay Athletics dito po sa SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate with Mark Zambrano. Batiin natin yung mga nagtatrabaho dyan sa Top Sports, yung kanilang NOC team, especially Boss Tolitz, Boss Christian, and of course ang ating idolo na si Ben Tam.
9 ball in the break, Noel.
Hindi ko napansin kaagad yun Habang bumabati tayo, a golden break para dito sa kupunan ng Negros Occidental Pillars courtesy of Ryan Mark Hidalgo. Of course, di natin makikita yan. Hindi natin makikita. Yung replay monitor natin is on the flux, but a golden break will give a 4-2 lead mark para dito sa kupunan ng Negros.
Ito na naman, mapapakaamo talaga itong kupunan ng Makati with the momentum that's going the side of Negros.
So babalik ulit si Solsona at si Espinola sa aming pong pagbabalik. Salamat sa Dynaspheres, the next gen phenolic resin balls. Yan pong gamit natin sa ating competition dito sa SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate at Mark Zambrano. May replay po tayo papakita mamaya doon sa golden break ni Ryan Mark Hidalgo. Pagbigyan lang natin ng oras ang ating very handsome director.
Oh
Si
yeah.
Eric Mendoza. Yon, pumasok ang numero 8. Na lucky 8 sila rito and a shot on the 1 and Mark, wow, the 2 ball is also not there anymore. So
I want to stop talking about momentum because it's totally now on the side of the green shirts. Ang ganda rin nilaro nila kanina. And that 9 ball on the break by Hidalgo to give them a 3-2 lead.
Tandaan natin, ha?
Deflating eh.
Right, Ryan Mark Hidalgo did not see action last night. Actually, he was not with the team last night.
Yes.
At nung dumating siya dito today, pinasok agad siya ni Jojo Sanchez.
Tingnan mo yung
sa
biyahe
lineup.
na ginawa na yun. Oh.
That's just an amazing shot.
Wow. Pinaikot.
Black Carabao back in. Ang katanungan dyan, makakatayo ba sila sa kanilang kinauupuan with this layout? Only 7 balls remaining after the break. Kalat-kalat pa. At mukhang break and run out number 1 ito, Mark.
And this tandem ni Kamomo at saka nitong si Hidalgo has proven to be a good tandem para sa koponan ng Negros. You can see that even the way na nagko-communicate sila, nakikita mo alam na alam nila kung anong specialty ng bawat isa.
Well, they've called for their extension. This is the key shot. 4 to the 5. Ang ganda naman ng kontrapektos. Ayaw nila yung kombinasyon sa 7. That was available, the 5-7 combination. Pero this is now going to be an easier cleanup para sa Negros.
Exceptional pocketing. Ganito yung laro nila last night sa King of the Hill natin.
Ay, yung sinasabi nga ni Jojo Sanchez din, they have the highest winning percentage in the doubles competition heading in to this matchup. Of course, not 2-0 nila ang Manila MSW Mavericks noon. But, can it translate to another win dito? The way that things are playing out dito, Mark, Negros is up for its 5th consecutive win.
My goodness. They're
Break
playing
and run
exceptional 9-ball.
Break and run out ang pinakita rito nitong kupunan ng Negros Occidental Pillars. With this combination of Raymart Camomot and Ryan Mark Hidalgo, hindi man lang nakatayo si Alan Solsona at si Albert Espinola. So after falling behind 2-0, 5 straight wins yan, Mark, for the Pillars.
4-2 na ang ating talaan dito in favor of the Negros Occidental Pillars. And this was the golden break earlier.
Kanina.
Nitong si Hidalgo. Look at that.
Dire-diretso yung 9 into the side pocket. The only ball made on the break by Ryan Mark Hidalgo. And that was our golden break. See it one more time from another angle.
Sakto, gitnang-gitna eh.
Walang kaduda-duda. Breaking from the middle pa yan, ha? So, for Makati, sino kaya ang ipapasok nila? Looks like we're going to move into a timeout early, Mark. You will be talking to the Black Carabao when we return. Five straight rack wins picked up by Negros Occidental at napatawag kaagad ng timeout si playing coach Albert Espinola, who is now with Mark Zambrano.
Yan, nabanggit mo na, Noel. Kasama natin ngayon, of course, playing coach of the Makati Titans, Albert, the Black Carabao Espinola. Coach, Nakita natin kanina sa simula ng ating game, 2-0 agad kayo. Ang ganda ng body language nyo, ang ganda ng shot selection nyo. Ano nangyari from that point on?
Yung sistema namin kanina ni K9, maganda naman talaga yung nilalaro namin dalawa. Kaya lang, nung medyo nakuha nila yung game, rumatsyada sila. Kaya nakita ko, papasok yung momentum nila. Kaya ako nag-time out, baka sakaling ma-break yung tuloy-tuloy na pagpanalo nila.
Nabanggit ni Coach kanina na ito palang Negros, sila yung may pinakamagandang record. Kumbaga, pagdating sa doubles. Yun ba ay alam nyo and how do you intend na kontrahin yung stat na yun sa pamamaraan sa table?
Yun na nga, medyo iniisip ko kung sino yung magkakaroon ng magandang kombinasyon namin. Kaya pilit kong iniro-rotate yung laro namin kung sino yung talagang magiging maayos ang laro namin na para talunin sila.
Coach, fearless forecast. Paano kayo makakabalik sa laban?
Kailangan lang namin talaga siguro mag-focus sa laro.
Okay, thank you. Of course, Coach Albert Espinola. Noel, balik sa'yo.
Well, maraming salamat, Mark. And of course, we still have about 40 seconds remaining in this timeout. Tandaan natin, game recap, if you're just joining us, nakuha po ng Makati Titans ang unang dalawang panalo dito sa araw na ito. But then suddenly, a surge from the Negros Occidental Pillars winning 5 straight racks. Ang kagandahan din dito, Mark, yung break percentages natin medyo mataas. The first 4 breaks were successful para sa magkabilang koponan. We were tied at 2 at that point.
A lot of good breaks and a golden break early in the series dito tonight. So that's one thing that's working actually for both teams.
It will be Michael Kinay and Alan Solsona. Silang dalawa naman ang susubok pataubin. Itong si Ryan Mark Hidalgo at itong si Raymart Kamomot as we continue to bring you the action dito po sa SBA Season 2. And we'd like to thank our friends from Rason. Ito po yung mesa na ginagamit natin dito, pati na rin sa buong Sharks Billiards Arena. And we thank you for supporting us here in SBA Season 2. Shoutouts ibigay natin dito. Ron Mendoza was watching us from Pandi, Bulacan. At si Rainier Garcia na nanonood sa Nueva Ecija. And si Florence Val watching from, nabanggit mo na yata, Candoni, Negros Occidental. So seryoso si Black Eagle sa kanyang Sargo. Wala nga lang papasok. But a problem right here, Mark. 1-3 and the 1 is blocked by the 7.
Doon ka napapatawa itong opponent ng Makati Titans with the shot left to them. Easy bank, but tingnan natin.
Push out.
Dito, push out na lang. Opting for the wiser decision to push out with the cue ball.
Ngayon, kita yung uno pero hindi yata kita yung patama para papasukin. Para dito kay Raymart Kamomot. So if he chooses to hit the 1-ball flush, saan niya papupuntahin ito numero 1?
So itong Negros has already won 5 straight racks. Coming back from a 2-0 deficit kanina.
Well, that's not really a good result kasi ito, makeable ang 1 for Solsona.
Difficult shot considering kailangan ma-prepare din do sa 2-ball na malapit sa uno.
Oo, baka makuha niya yung 2-ball sa short side na eh. Kasi kung pipilitin niya pa ito, baka magmumug pa yung uno. And he's not working with a full cue ball as well. Pinilit niyang lakasan, nilayo na lamang ang uno. To whom it may concern, yung tirang yun eh.
Hoping for the best result but that was not a good result.
Oo. Sabi,
Looking at the
tatago
1.
niya sa likod ng 6 pero malikot yung pamato, gumalaw pa rin. Now, this is not an easy shot. Ito yung mga long and straight shots but Hidalgo coming off a golden break earlier. I like his chances.
Yun na.
Teka. Uy, eksakto, pre.
Saktong-sakto lang. Oh. Just the right space beside the 9-ball to hit that 2.
3 more inches, it would have been an issue. Ayan na, ligpitable na.
Oo, bukang-buka na ang layout ng mga bola dito sa ating 8th rack.
Well, just when you thought that the dry break can give an opportunity to Makati, yung mga nakaberde pa rin ang nasa mesa. Daming ganyan laban. Ano yung asul kontra berde?
Kontra berde.
Oo, ganyan.
They're playing really well. May halong swerte pa.
Well, this is a little short.
Mhm.
And it will be Hidalgo who is the right-handed player. Stretching out over the table.
O pala, isipan tong gagawin niya dito. This will be a very thin cut on the 5. Ganda ng tira.
Panayad pa
Look
talaga,
at that
no?
shot by Hidalgo.
Yan ang tinatawag na suave. So you see Albert Espinola at ang kanyang misis. Yung kanyang misis kumakaway, si Albert umiiling. Dalawang interpretation of the reality that's
Yes.
happening here.
Well, I don't know if Albert is feeling the pressure right now as the playing coach of the Makati Titans.
Hirap
Dahil,
nun.
ano to,
Mahirap.
6 straight racks na ba to?
It will be 6 straight
Oh,
racks if
wow.
they make these next 2 balls. Now the question is, how long can you handle this being the coach and being a player at the same time? Mahirap kay Albert. He's the best player on the team.
Exactly. Imbis na mag-focus ka na lang on getting rack after rack, ngayon pati yung balasa ng player, yung strategy sa bawat rack.
This 9 for 6 straight.
Wow, 6 straight racks for Negros.
Well, Kinay and Solsona, unproductive sa kanilang stint on the floor. It was only 1 shot allowed para din sa kupunan ng Manila at sinunod-sunod na nitong kupunan ng Negros Occidental Pillars. Now the big question is, who will be the showstopper? Espinola and Militante. Sila naman ang susubok next when we return.
Ako si Joshua Militante ng Makati Titans. Supportahan nyo kami sa SBA. Mapapanood nyo Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 8 ng gabi. Like and follow sa Sharks Billiards Association on Facebook.
Kung nakakasalita naman pa. Thank you very much to Wilcon Depot for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Si Joshua Militante pala, nagsasalita rin pala. Oo, kahapon nahiya kay Jay. Masyado yata aggressive si Jay magtanong ng mga questions eh. Pero ngayon, Raymart Camomot wanting to extend the hot streak for the Pillars. Instead, dry break.
Try break.
Kita pa
Gumalaw
yung uno.
ng bahagya yung 9 on that break,
Oh.
but not enough juice.
I'm not sure if the 2-9 combination is on. It doesn't look like it's on. Tinuturo lang ni Espinola. Or that's a 1-9. Sorry, one ball pala yung. Kala ko yun yung numero 9. Ligpitable, Mark.
Okay, that's it. That's an open table. Barring any mistakes or unforced errors dito, Makati badly needs this rack.
They could only get 6 wins yesterday. Nasa 6 wins na ang Negros.
From a 2-0 start, now it's 6-2 in favor of the Pillars ng Negros Occidental. Malayo-layo yung biyahe gagawin dito nila Albert Espinola to get back in this match.
Ay, ika nga, no? The journey of a million miles begins with one step.
Uh-huh.
And this should be one step in the right direction. Para sa kanila, batiin natin si Ezel Santos na nanonood sa Tondo.
Kala ko Acel Santos yung sinabi mo.
Ezel. At saka si Doc Enrico Ang, Doc Nicky.
Sino yun?
Nanonood, ewan ko, partner ko daw siya bukas eh.
Doc, baka naman.
Magpatingin ka na nga, Mark, Doc. This will be into the corner pocket to get position on the 6 galing kay Espinola.
Sabi niya sa interview kanina, Noel, focus lang siguro kami sa laro, makakabawi din kami.
Oh, that's true. It starts with this. Open layout galing sa dry break. Ito, 6-7 na lang. Draw it off the side of the short rail.
Binaw ng husto.
Teka
No,
muna,
no, no,
teka
no, no.
muna. Naku, kita pa ba yan?
Mukhang sa body
Kita
language
ba ba
ni
yan?
Espinola, hindi kita.
Nakaharang ang tip of the side pocket.
Kalain mo ba naman talaga? Oh. That's a
Extension
problem.
cold. Naku, mahirap nang makipagspadahan dito with this layout. Espinola is going to try to hit it as best as he can. Well, that's the best result that you can get, but that's a bank shot, Mark.
Oo. Kalain mo namang mangyayari yun. Ano? Nabigyan pa ng kanto. That would have been a clear shot on the 7th.
Well, better that than ball in hand. Buntik na mag-scratch yun.
Yes. So now a bank shot here for offense.
Or tawid dagat for defense, but still, gusto mo lang tapusin to kung ikaw si Hidalgo. Again,
Mahirap
getting preparation on the 8 is not automatic, ha?
Mahirap dumipensa dito because you only have 2 balls to shield the 7 from yung 8 and 9. I think he will go bank. What a shot!
Ayun
Look
yung
at that.
pektus. Ganda naman ng tira ni Black Eagle. And that's perfect para kay Kamomot. Just when you thought that Makati was going to stop the hot streak, the Pillars now make it 7 in a row.
What a performance. Ano ito istorya ngayon, Noel? Malas and swerte.
Yes.
Yun ang nangyayari ngayon.
Well, kamalasan para sa Makati. They had an open layout, pero hindi nila natapos ang laban. It went to the Pillars. Now a 7-2 lead for Negros Occidental. At sino naman ay papasok ngayon dito? It will be etong si Quezon and Kinay. Sila naman ang susubok when we return. And back with us here inside the Sharks Billiards Arena. Mukhang nagbago ba?
May
Yung
nabago.
ano
Si Solsona at si Quezon.
Oo, ayan ang magiging matchup natin dito. Solsona and Quezon taking on the Red Hot Raymart Kamomot at itong si Ryan Mark Hidalgo. Sa patuloy po na pag-atid namin sa inyo ng SBA Season 2. Salamat sa Go Hotels, North EDSA and Timog, Quezon City sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta sa SBA Season 2. At batiin natin si Manny and Minda Culiado of Balintawak, Quezon City. Sila'y nanonood ngayon. At saka itong si Robin Ronquillo. 5 ball goes down para kay Hidalgo. Robin Ronquillo, kasama niya dito. Nanonood sa Davao del Sur. Kasama si Darong, si Romar. And Kelvin Gomez Nanyog, papabati rin. And Doc Nicky, kadami-daming pwedeng puntahan ng Pato, doon pa talaga. Yun sinabi niya kanina, yung muntik na mag-scratch yung tira ni
Oo.
Solsona eh.
Tingin ko, Noel, wala nang problema dito. That's 6
Oo.
and 9. Although magkatabi, there is still a possible shot on the corner pocket.
Break and run out nga ba ito?
Ganda ng tambalan itong si Kamomot sa ni Hidalgo.
And who would have thought na silang dalawa, like Hidalgo
Exactly.
was not even here yesterday. Kamomot did not win a single rack yesterday at sila pa ang nagbubuhat ngayon para sa Pillars.
Sipin mo, super hugot no? Hindi nagpakita kahapon.
Oo.
Bahagyang nakalimutan dahil di naglaro. Ngayon, pagpasok, instant impact itong si Hidalgo.
6 ball does pass the 9.
Oh, draw shot.
Teka. Yun. Akala ko magkakastorya pa eh.
Medyo napalakas lang ng konti but still pocketable dito. Little contra English sa left side ng cue ball.
We call that the check side spin.
There you go.
Two balls away from 8 straight wins.
My goodness. The green shirts cannot do anything wrong right now.
Actually, if you look at it, wala pa kasi lang error talaga
Wala.
dito. We have 3 unforced errors against Makati.
And to think they were down 2-0 early in this tournament.
Right. 8 in a row for Raymart Kamomot and Ryan Mark Hidalgo, Lito Lapid, and the Black Eagle do not want to take a break. Actually, tinitignan ko ng warm-up nila kanina, hindi nagsama sa pairing yung dalawang yan. Nagpa-practice sila.
Oh.
So this is a welcome gift for Coach Jojo Sanchez. And now Albert Espinola has deployed himself once again. And with Michael Kinay, the duo that started today for the Titans, will try to end this run for the Pillars when we return. Back with us here inside the Sharks Billiards Arena. Maraming salamat sa One Ball Billiards sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta ng SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate with Mark Zambrano witnessing a hot streak, 8 consecutive wins. I don't know if this is, I believe, I will ask Aris and Mario Marca, pero I believe this is the longest winning streak of the season.
Especially sa doubles, talagang ang ganda ng pinapakita dito. When we thought dominance was shown yesterday sa King of the Hill nitong Negros Occidental, they're doing the same exact blueprint on offense tonight dito sa doubles.
Well, a dry break naman para dito sa Pillars. So ito yung veteran duo nitong Makati, Albert Espinola, the playing coach, and Michael Kinay also looking on sa table na ito. One ball kita naman ang butas dito, Mark. But it is not an easy shot from this distance.
Naghahanap lang ng pagkakataon dito. Bumuka lang ng konti yung mga breaks of the game para dito sa Blue Shirts.
Bank shot, missed.
May insurance.
Oo. If he made it, automatic siya sa dos.
Pero may kombinasyon, 1-4.
Kita ba ng buo yung uno? Parang hindi yata kita yung patama para sa kombinasyon. Kita ba yan?
Parang Ay, teka.
Hindi, nakaharang si Sais eh.
Sinisilip dito ni Hidalgo. Hindi. Ano siya.
It's gonna be a
Depensa
kick.
dito.
Oo. Konting masay. Tumama naman ang
Great shot.
pamato. So that's going to be a safety shot.
Yung si Hidalgo, no? Mapa malakas, mapa draw shot, mapa long shot. And yun, the finesse shot na pinakita niya dito to do that defense using the 4. He's doing it all tonight para sa Negros Occidental.
Well, si Kamomot has also been very good in the pocketing department naman dito. So Kinay, they have 4 seconds to shoot. Now they'll ask for their extension.
Tiniran lang bigla.
Hindi, humingi ba ng extension? Parang hindi yata eh.
Hindi, minadali niya agad yung tira eh.
Oo, hindi na humingi ng extension.
Tumingin siya doon sa shot clock, kita niya paubos at tinira niya agad.
Well, ang resulta, kitang-kita numero 1 rito.
Well, you know what? Your teammates dapat kinakausap ka rin kahit papano eh.
Eh, yung teammate niya, yung coach eh.
Uy!
First unforced error of the night for the Pillars on the miss by Raymart Kamomot on the 1 ball. Ano to, rail
Kita mo
first?
dito sa mukha ni Albert yung gigil, Noel.
Oo.
He wants to win so bad para dito sa Makati right now. They're down by a big margin.
Well, they've already won 1 series. So, if he's going to attack this, it's going to be rail first. Hindi, tinamaan lang niya.
Naku.
Pinahirapan lang yung tira. Kita to eh. Hindi naman
tira,
natago sa 8 eh.
Umaasa siya na may insurance kumbaga yung tira na yun eh. He wanted that cue ball behind the 7. But instead, it took direct contact do sa 7 at pumreno doon. Now, a thin cut on the 1 sa corner pocket.
Pero banayad lang yung speed dito. Yung 2 ball is available from here sa side pocket.
You want to bring 2 rails up and he's looking at the side pocket.
Uy, nailusot pa niya dun.
Great shot.
Nga lang, nakasapatos yung tira ni Kamomot dito. But still, that's just a drop. Yan na, ligpitable na. Again, I believe this is the record for this season for most number of consecutive wins. 8 in a row, looking at 9 in a row now. Kagabi si Mauricio naka-6.
Yes. And they're just picking up where they left off last night sa King of the Hill.
Kahit na tumama sa 8 yan, that actually helps position on the 5.
Hindi talaga makakuha ng break of the game dito itong Makati no? The intention is there. Hindi lang nila ma-execute na maayos, lalo sa depensa.
That was wild kanina yung shot clock attempt ni
Yes.
ni Kinay.
Could have easily called extension and thought about that shot. Kaso hindi.
Wow. Latag. Pabor na pabor sa Negros Occidental Pillars. Walang sharking ngayong linggo.
Wala eh. You can see the dominance. Pure dominance.
Alam mo, may
Negros.
mga nagsasabi, ito daw Negros Occidental Pillars. Kuya hambing sa basketball, sila daw ang San Antonio Spurs of the SBA. Because they just do their job quietly, no fanfare, and 9 straight wins for Negros, a new SBA record for Season 2.
Unbelievable. Pure dominance, record-breaking performance. The only thing missing right now is a nightly win tonight.
Oh, the only thing missing, of course, is more food heading our way. Sino ba yan? Ipapasok dito si Solsona at si Militante. Sila naman na susubok. Pigilan ang Pillars when we return.
din si Mars Alcres ng Makati Titans. Sa mga nagsuporta sa amo sa Makati Titans, kung gusto ninyo mulantaw sa amon dola, i-search na ninyo ang Sharks Billiards Association. Nagla-live yun sila Monday to Friday. Salamat.
Nagkaroon pa ng entertainment yata ang Makati dun sa baba. Cook Sportswear, maraming salamat sa inyong pagsuporta sa SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate with Mark Zambrano. Si Quizon pala ang gagamitin dito at saka si Militante.
Yan, inaasar ng mga kakampi niya. Baka mamaya yan yung dahilan para makabalik dito ang Makati
Malay
Titans.
Malay
Kayo
mo eh.
talaga, oo.
Yan dalawang yan. O, ito, dry break pa.
Hindi, uno.
Hindi, uno.
Tapos may tira ba sa dos? May tira pa sa dos.
May tira pa sa
Talaga naman
dos.
buena. So, may mga ganong gabi talaga, no? Yung magaling na kayo, swerte pa kayo.
May mga ganon. Kahit sa poker, may ganon eh. Magaling na nga, nasiswerte pa.
Parang ikaw yun eh.
Hindi. Ako nga yung victim eh.
Biktima.
Alam ko lang ang magaling eh.
Tingnan mo,
Suabe.
everything is just going right para sa koponan ng Negros Occidental Pillars. Deflating eh. Yung performance sila dito, hindi makaporma talaga yung Makati. And they're trying their very best. Don't get me wrong. With Albert Espinola taking charge as their coach, alam mo, capability nila eh. But they just can't get the breaks.
Ito, tatamaan yung 6 dito sa pagtama. Does not seem to deter the layout.
My goodness.
So, sobrang bored na ng mga player ng Negros. Kinakausap na nila si Quizon sa si Militante.
Kakwentuhan na lang.
Sipin mo yan, this is just the second duo deployed tonight.
Diba?
Or third duo rather, deployed tonight by Jojo Sanchez. And they're on the cusp of a 10 consecutive winning streak. 10 consecutive rack winning streak. One unforced error na yan sa lagay na yan, pero hindi pa rin natigil yung kanilang stint at the table.
Look at Hidalgo just making sure, not rushing anything. Hindi siya pwedeng magpakakampante. Alam niyo yung capability
ito
dito
kasi
ng Makati.
side or corner eh. Kailangan niya isipin dito. Looks like he's going corner.
Right at the heart of the pocket. And what more can you say, Noel? It's just that kind of a night para sa Negros Occidental.
We can say that Negros Occidental is now about to add to their record for this season.
Yeah.
With this shot from the Black Eagle. 10 consecutive racks won. After a 2-0 start for the Makati Titans, 3 panado na lang kailangan dito ng Negros. We have never seen a 13 consecutive rack win ever.
Never.
Will it be now?
The way they're playing, I won't be surprised kung abutin nila yan. Just take it all the way to get this victory
Ikaw na
tonight.
magsabi ko sino next sa
Sige,
Makati.
ako na nga. Ayan, yung Orange Noel, si Kinay, saka si Solsona, malinaw. Alright. Very good, Noel Zarate.
We'll be right back. Stay with us. Maraming salamat sa WizKid Works Maintenance and Supplies kay Raji Patalinghog. Ay, tama-tama. Aris Almario is with us right now. May naka 13-0 na ba sa kasaysayan ng SBA? 13 consecutive. Parang wala, no?
Tingin ko wala pa.
Because this is a record right now. 10 straight wins. 13-3 yung ano, pero hindi 13 consecutive. Wala pa. Okay. Dry break. Baka mamaya matigil na rin yung run nila rito.
Well, they're looking at the new record here, or extended record here. So, kung manalo dito ang Negros, they will have 13 straight victories, 13 straight racks for the record.
Oh, and dating back to last night pa yan, 6 in a row yung nakuha nila. Panapos. Ay. Ayan, si Ran DMC. Actually, nandito si Anton Raga. Maghanap siya ng kayakap. Nandito si Anton ngayon. Mukhang kailangan na niya ng hug eh.
Pinahirapan pa yung tira dito ngayon. Sasapatusan pa itong tira sa dos. Yun na nga
Solsona
sinasabi
cannot
ko.
deliver. Oy!
May swerte!
Oo. Baka ito na yung simula para sa Makati. Yung that fluke. And Jonald Galve cannot believe it. Pero ito na, maganda na ang layout ngayon para sa Makati Titans, Mark.
Mukhang yung dasal ni Albert Espinola sa lahat ng mga santo para bigyan sila ng break dito. Kahit anong klaseng break, makabalik lang dito sa match. Could this be that rack?
Are they looking at a 5-9 combination?
O ingat kayo ha, tatawa-tawa kayo, baka maabusan na naman ng oras.
Let's see how he plays it. If he plays it soft, it's 5-9. Kung lalakasan niya, hindi, mahina talaga. 5-9 combination. Pressure now on Michael Kinay to put this away and end the drought. Yes.
Ayun na. And a sigh of relief para sa kupunan ng Makati Titans.
Well, a
They
new
prevented that
record.
record.
A new record has been set dito po sa SBA Season 2. 10 consecutive wins. Pero napigilan finally ni Michael Kinay at saka itong si Allen Solsona. Napagod kayo, no? Dumadaan dito si Hidalgo at saka si Kamomot. Pero bago na naman ang ipapasok dito ni Coach Jojo Sanchez. And who will it be for the Pillars dito? Ayan na. Jojo Aspuria and John Drasier Mauricio when we return. First Executive, maraming salamat sa inyong patuloy na pagsuporta sa SBA Season 2. Nagmamadali ako kasi pwesto na ito si Michael Kinay. Excited ng sumargo. Tingnan natin makahabol pa rito ang Titans. That break is not successful.
Well, it's a dry break and no shot on the one here para sa Negros Occidental.
Kitang-kita yung uno pero spadahan yata muna mangyayari dito. So again, a new tandem para kay Coach Jojo Sanchez. As you can see on your screens, Mucho Jojo as we call him. Lalayo na lamang ni Jolo Aspuria. Gagamitin pantago dapat ang 5 pero hindi umabot. Kitang-kita ang 1 para sa Makati, Mark.
Ito na, slowly but surely, the breaks are opening para dito sa kupunan ng Makati. The question is, can they capitalize dito sa mga pagkakataong binibigay sa kanila?
Tandaan natin, nagkaroon ng fluke kanina si Solsona for them to defeat etong tandem ni Kamomot at saka ni Hidalgo. Nagpapabati nga pala si Ryan Mark Hidalgo.
Si Hidalgo. Ito, Hidalgo family from Lucena City. Magandang gabi sa inyo. Team Dreams Pro, si Boss Bernardo Reyes and Ma'am April Reyes. Magandang gabi po at salamat sa inyong panonood ng SBA Season 2.
Yan ay galing po kay Ryan Mark Hidalgo.
Huwag lang tatama sa 5. Sakto yan.
Okay na. Ligpitable na ito para kay Solsona. At saka kay Michael Kinay. Again, 4 unforced errors para sa kupunan ng Makati Titans. Ang kagandahan dito, race to 13 po ito. So habang hindi pa naka-13 yung kalaban, may pagkakataon pa sila. And with this layout, ligpitable itich.
Tingnan natin, ha?
Yan.
Pag nagmintis, kasalanan mo.
Nagugulat ka yung production pag sabi natin. Ligpitable itich.
Yan. Hindi bagay sa edad.
Loko mo, Mark. Ilalagay kita sa corner pocket.
Kala mo bata, Noel, no?
Ganda pa ng pampreno doon para sa pamato.
Humihinga pa at lumalaban pa dito ang kupunan ng Makati.
Gulong pa, gulong. Nako, nagkastorya. Solsona can bank this if the cut is not a comfortable shot for him. It's comfortable.
Saktong-sakto lang. Slightly getting that bounce.
This will be the first break. And hindi pala nag-break and run out kasi nagkaroon ng konting spadahan pa. This will be a run out para sa kupunan ng Makati. And they will score 2 in a row for the first time since 2-0.
So ito, lumalaban pa dito and medyo gumanda na ang body language ng kupunan ng Makati after 2 straight racks, trying to slowly but surely bounce their way back into this tournament right now.
Sino naman ay papasok dito ni Coach Giorgio Sanchez? This is something that they're not used to. Bumabalasa sila ng tao. It will be the captain, Jonald Galve and Raymart Kamomot sa aming pong pagbabalik dito po sa SBA Season 2. Okay lang kayo, production. Maraming salamat sa MSW Sports Betting. Sa inyo patuloy na pagsuporta dito sa SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate, kasama po si Mark Zambrano at ang ating magigiting na production team na naghahanap ng pizza. Yan, okay.
Yan na. Doc Nicky, baka naman.
Doc Nicky, ikaw
Pwede
naman
naman padala
bahala.
eh.
Bukas na lang. Di daw sila kakain hanggang bukas.
Good break na naman.
Dry break. Again,
May
a
pumasok.
shot on the one. May pumasok ba?
May pumasok.
May pumasok.
Oo, corner pocket. Nakakangiti na sila ngayon, Noel. Kanina
Well,
ayaw ngumiti eh.
Kanina nga kasi, yung first 2 racks, successful na nga sa break, nakakaligpit pa yung kupunan ng Makati. And now can they start at a streak of their own dito? 2 in a row nakuha dito ni Kinay at saka ni Sonsona. Solsona rather. Sonsona yung boxing ngayon. Na-cover
Alam ko,
na natin.
dito sasabihin mo eh.
Na-cover natin. Di pa champion yun, Mark.
Oo.
Ha?
Tanda na natin, Noel.
Oo. Tapos nag-champion, tapos maikli lang.
Oo. Huwag na natin pag-usapan kung bakit. So ito, ganda ng kalat ng mga bola dito para sa Makati. Again, they took 2 racks straight. After itong Negros set a new rack record of 12 straight racks.
10 straight. 10 straight,
10 straight
actually.
rather?
Yeah, 10 straight. 16 dating back to last night.
Oh, kung kasama yung last night, 16. Hindi.
Nagkaroon ng konting storya rito yung numero 7, but this should be no problem for the Titans.
This has to be a precise shot on the 7 dahil any contact with the 9 will derail this shot.
Well, 5 muna tinitignan dito nito si Kinay. And just play a little bit of like an underspin, drift lang yung pamato. Kita naman yung patama para pakapasok yung 7 sa side pocket. Just like that. And of course, the cue ball will make contact with the 9. Konti lang.
Konting-konti lang. Pampreno nga yung 9 yung ginawa dito. Things are looking really good right now para sa Makati Titans.
This will be 3 in a row for Solsona and Kinay.
Wow!
Hanggang hindi pa daw maabot ng 13 ang Negros, buhay pa ang Makati Titans, playing short-handed and playing yung kanilang playing coach. Sigh of relief din ang binigay rito para kay Albert Espinola. And now the
Konting swerte
Titans,
lang, hinihingi nila talaga nila eh.
right. Sino ay papasok dito? That's 3 in a row. I'm not quite sure if Giorgio Sanchez wants to call a timeout, but he will try. Jolo Aspuria and Jandrasir Mauricio. When we return, it is now just a 5-point lead for Negros. Maraming salamat ulit sa Smart Sports for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate pa rin po. Kasama si Mark Zambrano, the Z-Team. And a good break coming from the Titans. Shot on the 1. This is far from over, Mr. Zambrano.
Malayo pa. Akala nyo, porky 10 na yung inaabot ng kabilang kupunan. It's still not over until the fat lady sings, as they say. But now, the tables have turned slightly, although lamang pa rin nasa Pillars. But Makati right now getting all the lucky breaks, including balls pocketed on the break.
Looking at their second break and run out of the night. First one came way back when it was still 1-0. Yung kombinasyon ni Kinay at saka ni Albert Espinola.
Tingnan natin kung anong gagawin niya dito. Trying to get away. Medyo nagka-problema dito on the 3. That is a problem right now.
Not quite sure if he can still snip it into the side pocket, Mark. Kasi kung corner ang titirahin niya rito, scratch yan. Unless pwede yung pakuridahin itong pamato para hindi mag-scratch. Try to hit it off the tip of the side pocket.
Anong option ba gagamitin nila dito?
They've already used their extension in this rack. Pakurida dapat yan. There it is.
Nice
wow.
shot.
They dodged the bullet that time.
Excellent shot there.
So after this, 2 rails to the 6. Home free na kayo. Wag 1 rail na lang daw.
Saktong-sakto ang placement dito.
Who would have thought, ito si Allen Solsona and Michael Kinay, sila pa talaga magiging duo dito para kay playing coach Albert Espinola.
You would
magbabalik.
think that si Coach Albert will have a naku, puntik pa. Ba't pag sa akin
Nangiti si
natatapat?
Doggy Bites doon.
Oo.
Pero okay na rin. At least this time, Espinola can just concentrate on coaching.
That's right. So now, medyo nadikit pa sa rail. Not the position he wanted para sa cue ball.
But it's straight at least.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Binaw na talaga.
That is going to be 4 straight wins now para sa Makati Titans at 4 na lang ang inaalaga ang abante rito nitong Negros Occidental Pillars. At kailan natin makikita itong mamang ito?
Oo nga kanina pa namin iniintay
Dean Mark Castronuevo with the new haircut and the big smile. However, he's still on the bench as Kamomot and Hidalgo will come back to try to restore order for the Pillars when we return. Maraming salamat sa PusoP.com for your continued support of SBA Season 2. At hindi pa po tapos ang storya natin dito. 4 straight racks won after 10 straight racks lost para dito sa Makati Titans sa Alan Solsona. They had a successful break earlier. Not successful this time, although maraming kwento yung mesa.
Iyon na nga. Intira sa uno. Kita mo yung uno pero walang pupuntahan dito.
Unless mini-clip yan.
And this,
Pasok sa side pocket yan, sa mini-clip.
may gumagalaw na linya. No?
Oo.
Doon lang tayo magaling, Noel.
Tatalo rin ako dun eh.
Natatalo ka pa rin doon.
Maraming tsumachamba dun.
Ito yung defense ang sinasabi natin. And that was expertly done.
That was, ito si Ryan Mark Hidalgo, I believe. Or no, that's actually Raymart Kamomot with the safety shot.
And that combination of players on your screens right now have been deadly. Especially
Grabe.
nung nagsimula sa King of the Hill yesterday.
They just set a new SBA record for most consecutive wins.
Yes.
10 in a row nakuha nila rito. 2 rails. Ganda ng patama.
Oh, wow.
Tumama pa yung
Great
pamato. What a counter safety from Michael Kinay, and Doggy Bites loves it.
Tinago talaga eh. Ang ganda ng tira ni Kina and slowly breathing life dito sa laban para sa Makati Titans.
Extension requested by the Black Eagle. 2 rails din itong dadaanan. Let's see if he can make contact with the one. Ito si Hidalgo. Oh, it's 3 rails. What a shot!
Ganda
Yun
ng
lang,
tira na yun.
Kita na ng konti uno rito,
Si
Mark.
Coach Jojo napapangiti ng konti doon sa nangyari doon eh.
3 rails to make contact with the one. Pero hindi pa tapos ito. See if Solsona can use the 6 to put in the 1. Kasi ang hirap din na safety rito unless you wanna put it right next to the 7 ball mark.
Looking at all the options kung anong gagawin niya dito. Where that cue ball will end up is very crucial. Tinago talaga
Sa
si
6.
Great shot.
Ayan ang cover.
Oo.
Now, there's a 1 rail hit from the long rail. Pero magkamali ka dyan. Kitang-kita na yung uno. O kita yata ng bahagya pa rin yung 1 ball beside the 6. That's exactly what Kamomot is going
Oh,
for.
he went 1 rail. Oh, he will go offense.
Yun lang. 1-8 combination now available. Lucky 8 time.
In a pocket here. We'll leave the table open once again para sa blue shirts ng Makati Titans.
Alalay lang kung saan babagsak itong numero 1 after he makes the 8. Off the rail to control it.
Good shot. And then, opposite corner pocket.
Oo.
Ganda ng tira.
Ngayon yung 2. Combination with the 6. Yung ba tinitignan niya? He's jacked up. Trying to draw. Aabot. Nice shot coming from Solsona.
Medyo nipis ang naiwan sa kanya dito but very makeable.
Well, that's just a long rail na lang yan para dito kay Kinay. Wow, Makati has solved the problems.
Talk about solving it and solving it quickly. Nababaon na sila dito kanina.
Well, this is about to be 5 straight racks won by Makati, something they have not done this season. Albert Espinola had 4 in a row at one point. Kaya pa yan? Corner side, ikaw na pa, both are available.
Pabor naman kahit anong angulo mo titingnan.
Yun lang.
Oh boy, that hurts. That hurts.
Well, the insurance policy is hindi kita ang 4 sa direct hit, but there is a kick shot to that 4.
Well, that's a clear kick shot right now. And if you're talking about someone who can do that kick shot, this guy,
Yan, si Hidalgo,
Hidalgo
pa.
has
Oo.
what it takes.
There it
Yun na.
is. Easily done.
Huwag lang magtatago.
Hindi,
Kita
okay.
naman, kita, okay.
One of
Anxious
the
moment there.
highlights. Yeah, one of the highlights of the night though. So mukhang titigil yung run at 4 unless something untoward happens here. That was just a clutch shot coming
Oo.
from Kamomot.
Again, you mentioned this duo. Ruthless duo para dito sa Negros Occidental.
Ayan talaga. Pag nanalo sila tonight, yan ang duo of the night. Di hamak.
For
10
sure.
racks won consecutive ha. 10 consecutive racks won. Oh,
Ganda ng
may
kontra.
pasayaw pa ng pamato.
Oo. Munting exhibition pa ng pamato si Hidalgo.
Tumayo na nga yung Makati.
Mm.
Concede na sila eh. Ryan Mark Hidalgo again did not see action yesterday, was not with the team yesterday, and is with the team now to give them their 11th win at natigil na yung 4 in a row para dito sa Makati. 2 wins away, Mark, ang Negros from claiming a 2-0 lead in the series.
Well, nabuhay na naman yung Sharking dito because things are getting interesting with the way Makati tried to bounce back dito sa gabi natin, but Negros Occidental will not be denied in that rack. They just need 2 more to close out the night.
I have a feeling Coach Albert Espinola will deploy himself, and true enough, he will. Kasama niya si Joshua Militante sa aming pong pagbabalik. Once again, thanks to Andy for your continued support of SBA Season 2. So, 2 racks na lang ang kailangan ni Kamomot at saka ni Hidalgo para maibigay ang pangalawang sunod na panalo this series sa Negros Occidental Pillars na Zarate with Mark Zambrano. Naghatid pa rin sa inyo ng action. Kanina may golden break. Ito si Ryan Mark Hidalgo.
Looking for
Nasipa! Munti ka na!
Muntik na talaga yun. Talagang namumuro yung 9-ball lagi dito kay Hidalgo. But, you know, the green shirts of Negros Occidental, they are not counting things out para dito sa Makati because alam nilang kayang bumalik. Kanina, muntik na nga.
Naka-4 na sunod ang Makati and now Espinola, the playing coach, looking at a possible push-out shot dito, Mark. Hindi kita yung uno.
Sabi niya, kung kailan ako bumalik, yan yung tirang iniwan niyo sa akin.
Oh, kaysa naman pumasok yung 9. Here's the push.
So, didikit lang niya sa rail for sure and there is no shot on the 1.
Nakita naman yung uno. Ang katanungan dito, ibabalik ba ni Kamomot at ni Hidalgo ito?
Binalik nga.
Binalik ka agad. So, anong balak gawin ni Kamomot or ni Espinola?
Pala, isipan talaga dito kung anong gagawin dito ni Black Carabao.
Well, you can see the 1 ball for sure, pero saan niya dadalhin?
Yan sana, walang tirang maiwan.
Kick shot pa yung ginamit.
Kick
Nako.
shot, oh.
if you're Negros, may pagkakataon ka maging aggressive dito. This is a bankable shot for Ryan Mark Hidalgo.
He's pointing at the corner pocket here. A bank shot here will naturally bring that cue ball down for the 2. Tingnan natin kung walang harangan na bola.
Missed
Medyo
it, though.
kumalog.
And that's enough cut angle para sa 1. Or is
Oo,
it?
Medyo mahirap na yun. Sobrang nipis na niya, Noel.
Militante has not played since the presidency of Fidel Ramos. Tingnan natin kung anong gagawin niya rito.
Susubukan ng defensive prowess. I don't think he will go offense here.
20 seconds to shoot after the extension.
Ingat ka sa 5 ball. Baka ma-foul. He'll leave that cue ball. Uy,
Yun
kaya
na,
mag-tinkat. Muntik pa. Ito ang problema ngayon.
Nightmare talaga. Sige nga, Black Carabao. Attack. Again, if you're Makati, kayo naghahabol, you may have to take some risky shots. Although Espinola is gonna kick at this. Kick and stick. Saan niya ilalagay? Naku, kita yan.
Wala. That's the problem right there. It could be the turning point for this rack.
Yan ang turning point.
Nag-turn nga, oh.
Ayan, turn. Look to the side. Uy, manipis.
You
Manipis
gotta
ang
be kidding
tira
me.
ni Kamomot. The second unforced error of the night for Negros
Wow.
Occidental, and both of them committed by Raymart Kamomot.
Napangiti ito si Kamomot. That was an easy shot to miss.
Well, they better hurry. Ito si Militante put not extension on. You have 14 seconds to shoot.
Paubos na oras.
Just in the nick of time.
Oo. Mahiwaga yung mintis ni Kamomot na yun, ha? Hindi ko talaga maintindihan.
That's an unforced error. Yan ang definition ng unforced error.
Uy, yung 9.
Nuebe
Talaga naman.
gumalaw! And Albert Espinola, the Black Carabao, strikes again.
Kalahin mo yun, nakuha pa niya on the side pocket for the 9. Only our second abbreviated match or rack for tonight.
And Albert Espinola taking matters into his own hands. 4 na lang ang abante ulit ng Negros Occidental Pillars. It will be itong si Jonald Galve, pati na rin si Trasir Mauricio when we return. Thanks again to Conlan for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate with Mark Zambrano And things just got more interesting. Tandaan po natin ha, 2-0 lead para sa Makati Titans to open the night. And then 10 straight racks para sa Negros Occidental Pillars, making it 10-2. But now the score is 11-7. As Makati has already surpassed their win total from last night, Mark. Ang problema dito, dry break for the Black Carabao.
Wala naman tirang iniwan ditong malinaw para dito kay Drasir.
Si Drasir nung dumalaw dito last week, balbasarado eh.
Oo.
Di namin siya nakilala eh. That's a pretty good safety shot. Although medyo kita yung uno, may patama rito.
Sinisilip ng dalawa ng husto eh. No? Meron
Oo.
bang possible pocket yan on the corner? From this top angle, hindi natin nakikita masyado. But mahirap na tira yan. Layo.
Well, he can hit the one. At the very least, make contact with the one. Double purpose shot. If he made it, well, if he made it, he would have had a shot on the two. Pero ito ngayon, pahirap na ng pahirap ang tira para sa Negros.
Pero kita, may bista sa uno eh. Oh. Just a little bit of an opening between the 2 and the green 6.
Ilalayo. May pangharang ba?
Yung dos mukhang hihinto, right?
Oh, kita ang uno.
Beyond the 2.
Kita ang uno. Or did the two ball do its job?
Mukhang barado yung tira dito. It is a straight line. And the 2 ang magiging harang dito. Asking for an extension, just to be sure. We'll go one rail up para sa uno. Coach Albert getting the shot. So, nadinig mo yung sinabi ni Albert, ay, dahil kita niya, bank shot on the 1 is a big possibility ngayon dito.
At may hiwalay pa yung 9 at saka yung 5. Hindi, itatago
Oh,
ba
goes
ulit?
defense. Look at that shot.
Pahirapan.
Imbis na mag-bank shot, di na sinugal dito because
Saan dadaan to? One rail kick is available. Ingat sa 9.
tatlong cushion ang hinahanap niya yata dito eh. One
lang.
Ayun na.
Uy, papasok ba?
Alaim
What
na
an
naman
escape
talaga, oh.
from the Makati Titans. From Joshua Militante. So may fluke kanina si Allen Solsona at ito naman calculated kick shot for the pot. Responding to the pressure itong kupunan ng Makati Titans, Mark.
Yes, and Albert Espinola susubukang bayaran ng maganda yung placement na yun. At kinalog.
Well, he was
But
trying to hit the 3 ball at hiwalay niya dapat sa 7. But this is a pretty good result. So kanina yung mga malas nasa panig ng Makati. Ngayon, pati yung gulong ng, gulong ng bola, pumapanig na sa Titans.
Lumipat talaga dito yung momentum, lumipat ng yung swerte. But there is a little bit of the 2 nakita dito. And he will hide that cue ball.
Hindi natago.
Hindi natago, oh.
Ay, opensa ba kayo rito if you're Makati or do you still continue to play the spadahan game?
Yung rock na pinaka napagod ang utak nitong dalawang team natin, ano?
Pigaan ang tawag
Oo, eh.
dito. Pigaan talaga. Ang Militante can see a bit of the 2 ball.
Mamasahin niya ng konti.
Konting masay, yes.
Konting masay and the defense behind the 7.
Ito mukhang makeable na to, Mark.
Mukhang lulusot, Noel.
Yeah, Mauricio. May bagong kayakap si Dinmar Castanuevo. Medyo pogi ito ngayon, ha. Si Jolo Aspuria. Pwede tayo gumawa ng bagong love team dyan. Diba? Bagay sila, actually.
Larong-laro na yung isa eh. Ayun, yung
Ayun.
team cut. Ayun na. Yun ang problema. Yun ang problema, Noel.
Ang malas naman talaga ng gulong ng bola para dito sa Negros. Whatever it is na ginamit ni Hidalgo at saka ni Kamomot kanina, naubos na.
Sobrang swerte kayo ha. 10 rack straight pala, biglang binawi.
Saan dadaan?
Magwa one rail muna siya. Yun na nga ginawa dito.
Oh, yan. He could have made it if he had made the correct contact.
Oh boy.
Well, ito, panipis na tira. Still makeable for Joshua Militante.
Worst thing that can happen is masama ang preparation for the 4, but
Binagalan niya yung
Charge,
pamato.
oh.
Nicely done. Okay na.
medyo nahirapan pa ng konti dito para kay Albert Espinola.
Well, he will
Kay,
collide with the 5 for sure.
Yes. And
Oh, he has a choice. Collide with the 5 or collide with the 9. Lalagyan niya ng konting backspin ito.
nipis. And then prepare. Ay, hindi.
Bank shot!
Wow!
That solves everything from Militante.
Napangiti si Albert, the playing coach of the Makati Titans, with a shot on the 5.
Kasapatos para sa 6, but this should be makeable. That 7 ball pretty near the corner pocket.
Tingnan natin kung paano niya
Oh.
ihinto-intong tira na to.
Yun na nga, nakasapatos. He's really jacked up.
Draw shot.
Walang problema.
Oo.
Si Mauricio nagtuturo sa Makati kung saan titira eh. Nahihilo. Sabi niya, hindi dyan, di dyan. Ayan na. Ayan ang kagandahan sa SBA, may sharking na ganyan. Ayan, kinakantaan lang na, eto
Kuko
na!
naman talaga!
Sabihin dapat, eto na, eto na.
May tulong pa!
Hindi kita ang 7.
Alam mo si Espinola, ang daming mintis na ganon, but may insurance palagi.
Nanuno na naman daw
Oo.
sila. Parang yung nangyari kay Reynal Salinel dati.
Straightforward yung tira na yun. Hindi ko alam kung paano na-mintis ni Albert Espinola. Extension.
Pinagtatawa na rin si Mauricio na Makati nung kumuha ng extension eh.
Sabi ni Espinola, kanina turo ko ng turo. Nung ikaw na yung titira, hindi mo na alam gagawin.
Ano ba to? 2 rails? 2 rails nga.
Great shot. Uy, meron pang talaga naman.
Galing
Ano?
naman. That's just excellent speed from Mauricio.
Wala nang ano dito eh. Hindi na nila alam kung anong gagawin minsan eh. Sa
Ito.
konti ng bola sa mesa, kalahin mo magagawa mo pa yung ganun.
Kaya nga eh. Pero may kick and stick option dito ha. He can hide it behind the 9.
Oh,
What
beautiful
a shot!
shot!
Nakakadalawa na itong si Militante.
Tuwa si coach.
Sabi ni Espinola, sabi ko sa inyo, kaya ng bata ko yan eh. What an adventurous rack. Abot.
Saktong-sakto. Kukulangin daw, sabi mo. Kanina ka pa, ha? Sabi niya.
Ito na, 3 na trabaho dito ni Albert Espinola. Player, coach, sharker. Buhay pa!
Bah,
Pumapalag pa rin ang Makati Titans. That lead is down to 3. And you won't blame Jojo Sanchez if he uses a timeout now, Mark.
definitely not. Kailangan talaga nilang mag-regroup dito because that once dominant lead is virtually gone. Makati is now back in playing form.
And the Pillars are gonna bring back Raymart Camomot this time with Jolo Aspuria when we return. Stay with us. Thank you very much, Tanduay Athletics, for your continued support of SBA Season 2. Noel Zarate with Mark Zambrano still bringing you this, what should have been a blowout kanina ng Negros Occidental. Lamang po sila ng 10-2. Ngayon, lamang na lang sila ng 11-8. And itong si Joshua Militante is breaking, successful on the break. And walang kita ang uno.
But that blowout that you mentioned, Noel, has turned into a classic head-to-head battle right now. That 3-rack lead na hawak ng Negros ngayon, sa galing ng lineup nitong ng Makati, you cannot count that anymore. It's good as even right now if you think about it.
The push out is harder than the kick shot eh. There's a kick shot sa short rail, there's a kick shot on the long rail. Yan ang gagamitin ni Albert Espinola rito. Push out, pinilit. Sige daw, binalik agad. That's gonna be a kick shot to the one into the side.
I
Galing kay
wonder why
Espinola.
binalik, ha?
Oo, bilis binalik eh.
Oo. With a 3-rack lead, you don't have the luxury.
Manipis, pero
Ayan na
may
naman si
backup.
Espinola, oh. That backup, that insurance shot ni Albert Espinola has been here, especially in the second half of this match.
This looks like a 2-rail kick or 1-rail lang ba gagamitin dito? Ni Kamomot, 2 rails. Double contact. Bentang uno para kay Militante. And a good layout for Makati, Mark.
Itong Negros looking at one more rack to go on the hill and parang napapahirapan sila ng gusto dito. Buka na mesa.
Wow, yeah, that is a big open rack now for Makati.
They just have to stay consistent dito. Trust in their shots and not make any bad decisions.
Okay na eh. Stop ball sa 5, stop ball sa 3. Pwede bang palapitin sa 5 yan? Get a good angle, go back and forth for the after the 6 to the 7.
This young man has been a bright spot for Makati tonight, ha? Talagang instant impact siya coming off the bench. Pag siya inupo dito, kikita-kita mo what kind of impact he can do.
Yung issue na lang dito kay Militante, he'll be stretched out over the table for this shot on the 6. Patrasin pa talaga, pin-under pa talaga.
Kumpiyansa ang tawag mo doon, Noel. Could have easily just stopped that ball.
Tandaan natin, Makati has already won 1 series this season when they won a 3-2, got a 3-2 decision over the Parañaque Kings. Yung nga lang, nung nakalaban lang yung Taguig, nadapa sila doon.
Easy shot left for Albert Espinola, and Makati continues to huff and puff back in this match.
Dalawa na lang ang abante ng Negros Occidental Pillars. Makati not going down without a fight. And Albert Espinola and Joshua Militante, sila pa talaga. Ano yung sinasabi ni Coach Albert kanina during the timeout? Sino kaya magandang i-combination? Yung pala siya at saka yung batang-batang si Joshua Militante. So susubok naman Ryan Mark Hidalgo and the captain Jonald Galve to get on the hill for Negros. Can they do it? We'll find out when we return. Thank you once again to Dynaspheres Next Gen Phenolic Resin Balls. Yan po ang ginagamit natin bola dito sa ating mga laban sa Sharks Billiards Association. Noel Zarate with Mark Zambrano. And 3 straight racks won by the Makati Titans trying to pull abreast, only down 2 against the Negros Occidental Pillars.
Lakas ng break pero dry.
And ligpitable. Nice ko lang batiin si JC Cerudo at sa kanyang pamilya, the Cape family as well, watching us live right now. Walang issues, Mark eh.
Wala. Except the
Bagsak-bagsak eh.
consistency lang ng tira dito. Naku,
Uy!
talaga naman.
Nako, yung malas kanina para dito sa Makati, nalipat na sa Negros Occidental.
And Hidalgo is the last man I would ever think would make that mistake. He has been consistent since yesterday's King of the Hill.
Now both with 4 unforced errors, Jojo Sanchez.
And Makati naman ngayon, bukod sa
2-9,
swerte.
2-9.
Oo.
Gusto ni Albert tumagat ng kombinasyon, no? Pero lusot naman yung dos. Relax lang daw.
Wag daw muna. Mapupunta rin tayo dyan, sabi ni Albert Espinola.
Again, walang geography issues dito.
You know what? If Makati completes this and wins,
Oh, wow.
this is probably one of the biggest comebacks this season too.
It will be the biggest comeback in Season 2. For sure yun. Down 8 racks.
After a record-breaking performance by Negros, winning 10
Oo.
straight, that would be a Cinderella story for the ages. No pwede sabihin fatigue, Noel. Or I don't know what's happening. Breaks of the game.
Breaks of the game because kanina yung tira ni Hidalgo, that should not have missed.
Oo eh. Ang layo eh, no?
Oh, talagang that's very uncharacteristic talaga.
Ito si Albert Espinola wishing and praying on all the saints na sana yung first outing niya as a playing coach will produce a daily victory
Oo.
for them.
Well, actually last night siya na rin halos yung he was the one calling the shots as well. Pero ang hirap niya na playing coach. I mean, it's hard in any sport, mas lalo na dito sa billiards.
This is a mind game. Kung kayo po yung naglalaro ng bilyar, you know that bukod sa kalaban yung tao,
Oo.
it's the mind game that eats people up.
Nagtataka nga rin ako, Mark. We'll talk about this more later on as Albert, or make that Joshua Militante just cuts the lead down to 1 with this impending 9 ball. Isa na lang ang abante ng Negros Occidental. And my question to you before we go on break, and you can answer later on, is why is this not an Olympic sport?
Exactly.
Diba? This is a sport. Jojo Sanchez is going to use a timeout. Isa na lang ang kanyang abante. And Mark Zambrano will talk to Mucho Jojo when we return from this break. Stay with us. You're still watching SBA Season 2. Well, from an 8-rack advantage for the Negros Occidental Pillars, Makati has won 9 of the last 10 racks at napilitan si Coach Jojo Sanchez tumawag ng timeout. Anong sasabihin niya kay Mark Zambrano? Go ahead, Mark.
Noel, I don't think nagkakaroon ng worry ngayon dito si Coach Jojo because sa nakikita ko sa inyong kupunan, Coach, even if you got the record of 10 straight racks kanina, pero ngayon isang rack na lang ang lamang ninyo. Paano mo sinasabi sa team mo na stay controlled, huwag kayong mag-aalala, atin pa rin to?
Hindi, gano'n naman talaga eh. We've seen this a lot of times with the other series, with the other teams. May mga lumalamang na malayo, but when yung pag-aambola, pumabor na talaga, it's a game of straights eh. Who breaks the games, yun yung mga napapaboran. So, sa ngayon, medyo nasa pabor sa kanila, kaya medyo binibreak lang natin yung momentum. Tsaka medyo ganado na si Nuno eh. On the groove eh. Tingnan natin, we're still focused naman. Hindi lang naman kami pinapaboran pa.
Coach, dun sa mga players na na-field in mo na ngayon sa palagay mo, sino sa kanila ang pinaka-capable to give, kumbaga sa the killing blow kung bibigyan natin towards sa last round of this match tonight?
Actually, lahat naman sila maganda yung performance. Yun nga lang, yung iba hindi pa nakakatira. Actually, si Drasier, si Jolo, we haven't seen the best performance pa ngayon dahil hindi naman talaga sila tumitira. So, tingnan natin. I'm fielding in sila pa rin naman.
Thank you, Coach Joe. Noel, back to you.
Well, again, they set a record for most consecutive racks won, but that record will be all for naught kung hindi nila makuha ang panalo rito. 1 rack away from tying us up. Itong kupunan ng Makati Titans. At Mark, yung larong ito, this is really a game of streaks according to Coach Jojo. That's really true, but none truer than itong ang nangyayari dito. 10-2 lead and now 11-10. 9 of the last 10 racks nakuha rito ng Makati Titans combination of Albert Espinola and Joshua Militante. Sinabi nga niya, Raymart Camomot. And now he is fielding in after the timeout. Run DMC, Dean Mark Castro Nuevo. Mark.
This could be the player that he's waiting for. Anong magagawang impact dito nitong si Castro Nuevo sa ating game because they're only 1 rack between each other right now.
Right, and salamat sa Rason, of course, yung ginagamit natin mga mesa rito sa SBA Season 2. So Run DMC has been deployed. But first, they need to stop the Red Hot Duo. 5 in a row already para kay Joshua Militante and Albert Espinola.
Ito ang may dala ng swerte sa kupunan ng Makati. He has played really good billiards right now and one on the break.
Not an easy shot on the 2, but a shot on the 2 nonetheless para dito kay Espinola.
No, they will take that.
Nakapatong ang pamato sa rail. He's working with half the cue ball.
I'm sure lahat ng fans ngayon ng Makati Titans are standing on their seats right now, hoping that the Cinderella story tonight itong kanilang koponan will continue. Ooh, he went offense.
Yep. Mintis. This could be an easy comebacker para dito sa koponan ng Pillars.
Parang binalik lang yung tira dito para kay Castro Nuevo.
Sino ba ang titira?
Nakakagulo sila.
Pwede
Si
naman sila
Kamomoto
mamili
muna.
pa naman kung sino. Yan. Kamomot will play a safety shot.
But that is
Kita yung dos.
kita.
Oo, kita yung dos. Look at Albert Espinola now transitioning to coach.
Gusto niya depensa. Ibalik yung cue ball sa bandang 5, yung dos sa bandang 7. Ngayon na nga.
Well, that's a pretty good cover.
Well, it's hittable but I don't know about the pocket.
Wala, dapat may counter safety dito si Castro Nuevo. Who's also, by the way, one of the fastest shooters we
what a
have.
shot.
And the first shot of Dean Mark Castro Nuevo is an offensive kick. What a shot for
Wow.
Run DMC.
And si Coach Jojo siguro, dapat pala kanina pa kita pinasok, meron ka palang baon na ganun.
Yan ang tinatawag na magic bunot. Extension
Tindi.
requested by Kamomot.
That was a great shot. Ang layo ng binyahe.
Oh, another miss from Kamomot. Wow, Raymart Kamomot playing almost flawless nung kasama niya si Ryan Mark Hidalgo kanina.
Nawala no? Parang
Oo.
yung rhythm ng tira ni Kamomot dito totally abandoned him in the second half of this match.
Medyo one ball yung 3 and 4. Espinola has to study this. May play that 3-4 combination. Pero mukhang hindi. Panipis yung tama yung asinta niya rito. Sa 3 ball.
I think he's going defense here, Noel. Gusto niya ibaon sa 4, which is exactly what he did. Great shot by Albert Espinola, the Black Carabao.
Ngayon, ito naman si Castronuevo. Another kick shot. He's really gonna be tested here. Kanina, offensive kick. Will he do it again? Dinikit na lamang.
Good enough as defense. Walang pocket na nakikita dito for the 3, but that is very defensible.
Militante. Gagamitin ulit yung 4.
Well, all night long, si Militante has shown us great cue control, whether offense or defense. Siya talaga yung bright spot dito sa koponan ng Makati.
Kamomot makes contact.
And gets a
Nagamit pa yung
defense.
9. That's a great shot.
So sabi ni Kamomot, kung hindi ko kayang mag-shoot ng consistently, I'll try to do defense and pahirapan ko yung kalaban dito. And that's exactly what he did. This is a must say if I can masay ba yan o one rail?
Short rail kick siya. May halong masay na rin.
Alright, great shot.
But the result is nakaharang pa rin yung 8.
Kita but challenging. Could go for the 3-8 combo. Could also go for
Wala.
defense.
Mahirap, blind kick yan. So, blind shot yan. So, it's gonna be a defensive shot once again for Castronuevo. Gamitin yung 9.
Galing na naman talaga, oh. Well, the second half of this match has turned into a defensive battle sa pagitan ng Makati at ng Negros Occidental. Talagang pinressure pa. Tamaan mo, ha?
They have 13 seconds to shoot. Haba pa yung shot clock, loko nyo.
Gets the contact. Will he get the 8? Oh, that left the open table now.
Well, yung 8 hindi nakalapat sa butas. And don't know if Kamomot can see enough of the pocket para may pasok yung numero 3. Nakinarambola na lamang. This could put them on the hill, Mark.
It could. And with Castronuevo itching to make a mark here para sa koponan ng Negros Occidental, he could be the solution they're looking for to stop the mini run nitong Makati Titans.
Bumuka ng latag. Uy, contact on the 5. Nagkastorya pa. And coming off the cue of Raymart Kamomot, no less.
And look at the Black Carabao smile. Suddenly may chance pa sila dito sa rack na to with that miscue there.
Ilalayo.
Pensa na lang, nilayo. Oo. Now he's looking for defense with the 9. Ganda nung tira na yon ni Castronuevo.
That's a containing shot from Dinmar Castronuevo. Espinola can see the whole 5 ball.
Gets the contact.
Naku, lalampas sa 6. That is not a good effort coming from the Black Carabao.
Bentang nangyari dito and Kamomot just have to shake the cobwebs off of those bad misses.
Oo, magkakastorya pa ba? Kala ko magtatago pa dun eh.
nagbago talaga sa pulso ni Kamomot, ano?
Playing a little bit more tentative now.
Oo. Even the cue ball control. Samantala, ito naman si Castronuevo. Playing an excellent rack sa kanyang unang pagtayo para dito sa koponan ng Negros.
Oh! Almost! Almost again for Kamomot.
Too old for this, Noel.
Sabi ni Castronuevo, heal na tayo!
Oh boy, ayun na. It may have evaded them for how many racks, but now, Negros Occidental Pillars on the hill for tonight's doubles action.
At natigil lang 5-game winning streak ni Albert Espinola at saka ni Joshua Militante. So now the Black Carabao has to bring in their final tandem of the night regardless. Ito na pong huling duo na lalaban para sa kupunan ng Makati. It will be Alan Solsona and Michael Kinay when we return Pillars on the Hill. Thank you very much, Wilcon Depot, for your continued support of SBA Season 2. The Negros Occidental Pillars are finally on the hill. And Raymart Kamomot, part of the duo that had 10 wins in a row, trying to finish it off.
And Noel Zarate is asking for a golden break, which he did not get.
Wala man lang pumasok. Naku, shot on the one.
Oh
Para
boy.
dito sa Makati Titans and Kinay, Michael Kinay, looking at what could be a run out.
Nangangamoy bro nga ito.
Hindi naman bro kasi nag-break yung Negros eh. Run out lang, raw.
Run out pala.
Raw lang, raw.
But ayokong pangunahan because we've seen strange things happen in this tournament tonight.
Ganda naman ang pagpigil ng pamato
Kita mo yun?
doon.
Parang may pandikit do sa rail.
Solsona will be stretched out. He'll need his cue extension. Nagma-minus 10
Binibilang
sila
nila
sa
yung
shot
number.
clock parate. Gawain itong mga to. Nagma-minus 10 sa shot clock.
Oh boy, that is strange. That says it all, Noel, for the Makati Titans tonight.
Well, hindi pa ito tapos because yung position ng cue ball ngayon, ng two ball, wala na sa loob ng pocket. Let's see what Castronuevo does with this.
An easy akyat for the three. Doesn't want to get too close to the rail.
Ay, okay lang ang pagkabuntis.
Ito na. So the Kamomot Castronuevo duo paying dividends right
looking
now.
good na yan. Looking good na yan. Simple draw shot. Good angle on the 5. Gagamitan pa talaga ng rail doon. Off the rail.
It looks like even Kamomot has dusted himself off
Pag ganito latag, pag ganito latag, ano na to, ligpitable na talaga. Naku, gusto ko ma-interview mo ito si Randy MC Mark.
Oo nga eh.
Magic bunot. Hindi na sila natalo mula nung pinasok siya. One miss by Allen Solsona will cost them the night. But what a rally though
What
by
a
the
rally.
Makati Titans.
Plus they have the record too, Noel.
Ayan na.
There we go.
And it is over. Castronuevo and Camomot finishes the job. 13-10 nakuha ng Negros ang 2-0 lead in this series. Of course, tomorrow one-on-one Wednesdays tayo. But you have to look back at the struggle nito kupunan ng Makati Titans. Down 10-2. Then they won 9 of the last 10 racks to cut the lead down to 1. Pero sa dulo, yung bunot ni Coach Jojo Sanchez sa pagpasok dito ni Dean Mark Castronuevo, teaming up with Raymart Camomot, did the job para dito sa kupunan ng Negros Occidental Pillars. And again, the Pillars have now won 6 of the last 7 series dating back to that win against the Manila MSW Mavericks noong kanilang opening week. So another victory para sa Negros. And let's see if Mark Zambrano is ready with Coach Jojo Sanchez and the rest of the Negros Occidental Pillars. Of course, bukas po one-on-one Wednesdays. And then we will also have the doubles once again on Thursday. And wrapping things up will be this Friday's King of the Hill. Katanungan, will it be already a win on Wednesday? But tonight belongs to Negros. Despite the fact that they lost a big lead, sila pa rin po nagwagi. And Mark Zambrano, kasama na ang ating victorious Negros Occidental Pillars. Go ahead, Mark.
Noel, hindi naging ganun kadali ang kampanya ng Negros Occidental. But the more important thing, Coach, you closed out the night. Nakuha niyo yung daily victory tonight. What can you say sa ginawa ng team mo?
Siyempre, iba yung nakauna. Layo na ng lamang namin eh. Tsaka nilabas ko na yung secret weapon namin noon eh, si Castro. Pantaos, tapos talaga to, pandiin.
Coach, banggit nyo na nga ito, si Randy MC. Guys, palakpakan nyo naman yung teammate nyo. Ha? Sabi ni Coach, nireserba ka daw niya. Yung tiwala niya nasa sayo. At maganda pinakita mo towards the last part.
Grabe yung kaba ko nung sinabi ni Coach na ako na yung maglalaro. Kasi pag natalo, todas ako.
Pero anong masasabi mo doon sa performance? Alam niyo ba guys, kung di nyo lang alam, nakuha niyo yung record tonight of 10 straight racks sa pinanalo. And ikaw ang nag-close. Anong pakiramdam mo sa sarili mo ngayon?
Sarado rin. Kinakabahan pa rin ako kasi ang galing ng mga kakampi ko, solid talaga. Kaya yung ibang team, ready kayo sa susunod.
May pagbabanta na pala, Coach, ha? O baka may gusto kang batiin, pagkakataon mo.
Binabati ko pala yung pamilya ko, saka mga kaibigan ko. Siyempre, sponsor, Pericuse.
Coach.
Dreams Pro.
Yan. Okay, Coach, baka kayo may gustong batiin.
Yung aming team sponsor din, si Sir Bernard Reyes, ng Teams Pro, at saka si Ma'am April. Si Ma'am April.
Okay, congratulations our Doubles Tuesday winners, the Negros Occidental Pillars. Balik sa iyo, Noel.
One win away ang Negros from clearing up this series. Can they do it tomorrow or will Makati have more fight in them? Ang ganda ng pinakita ng habol, but tomorrow is in a different day. And of course, maraming salamat sa inyong pagtutok dito sa ating paghatid ng SBA Season 2 for Mark Zambrano and our hardworking production team dito po sa Sharks Billiards Association. Ito po si Noel Zarate. We will see you tomorrow for One-on-One Wednesdays right here in SBA Season 2. Magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat.